What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to the Unrelated Sports Podcast. I am Andy McConnell. With me, as always, is my friend and co-host, Mr. Big Sexy Cody Allstead. Cody, how are we?
We're doing great. How are you, Easy Mac?
I'm doing really good, actually. I don't. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. So I get to go watch cars go in circles all weekend.
You sure do. I got a wedding to go to, so we both have short weeks.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
It is. I enjoy a short week. It makes the week pretty easy, honestly. Just knowing that you don't have to work the worst 2 days of it.
Yep. And it just kind of, I don't. It's just the anticipation too of just knowing that as soon as you clock out on Thursday, you don't have a care in the world.
Exactly. I mean, other than my children and trying to keep them alive and trying to keep them happy through a wedding, maybe I will work.
Ooh. Yeah, okay, I didn't realize that the kids were coming with.
Oh yeah,
boy.
they're coming with.
Oh boy.
They're
Good luck
they're
and
part of
Godspeed, my
us.
friend.
It'll be all right. Thank God my wife knows what she's doing.
That's good because I know you don't, so that's good.
No clue. So, what were you up to last weekend?
Let's see. We had inventory at work. What else did I do? I didn't really do much at all. Just did. Let's see. Did a little racing. Play some college football.
Nice.
Having some fun with that. I am disappointed in myself. I did lose the Conference USA Conference Championship game. We rolled the struggle bus for a little bit. It was not good.
It happens. I will say this game seems harder than last one's.
Yeah, your offensive line is like Swiss cheese. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not good. They're like the Miami Dolphins offensive line. They're just turnstiles.
All right, we're going for the throat right away, huh?
Yep.
Actually, the Dolphins. I actually honestly think that's like the most improved part of their team right now.
Okay, I'll go Dolphins O lines of yesteryear.
Okay, yeah, that
We
hurts.
go with that. Yeah. Or like the Packers offensive line was during the stretch last year. Not good. Or during the home stretch. Not good.
Like against the Bears twice.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Bears still suck.
Yeah, but not as much as the Packers because they won 2 out of 3.
Okay, cool. They still didn't win the Lombardi, so that's all I care about.
Sure, right now because that's what you can hold against above them right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
yeah. So how was your weekend, sir?
it was all right. I didn't think I really did a whole lot. We had a pretty lazy Sunday, honestly.
Nice.
So,
well, after like a week of like running plus,
yeah,
that's probably good that you just got to chill.
We definitely did a lot of running, so glad to be home and back in the regular swing of things.
Nice.
Just to go on vacation or just to go away for the weekend and then getting ready for our big move to our new house coming up.
And are you getting excited?
I am very excited.
Okay. Kids getting excited?
Very.
Yeah,
and
good.
But first, this weekend is Aiden Eugene's 5th birthday. This coming Sunday.
That little dude's already 5. Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah, time's going fast.
Now, and speaking of, well, it's more so your son. I'm going with more of my younger brother. I would like to give a shout out to Austin. You may know him as Austin, Andy's brother.
Do.
He's also known now as 2026 Cresco Country Club champion.
What a run!
Yeah, he led after 18 holes, and then they played 9 more. I think they cut down to like 18 after that, or okay. I don't know I don't know if everybody plays the final 9 or regardless. But yeah, he closed out with a final round 32.
That's insane. That like the most insane part of that is having played 18 already, and then with extreme like the most pressure you're going to have in a country club around here, and then to go out and play 9 more with all that pressure and just to shoot a 30 like 4 under. That's amazing.
Yeah, and then he won by 5.
That's awesome.
So shout out to Austin. And I know he's been trying really hard to win that, so I was very happy for him.
Trying no longer. Now he's just got to repeat.
And then again and again And again, just show no
Now that
mercy.
now he qualifies for the Northeast Iowa.
Yeah,
What I think
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what
what it's
exactly they
called,
call it.
but
Yeah. Well, I think he's actually. I think he's
I think
qualified
he
because it's
yeah I
top
think the
eight.
top eight. Yep.
Yeah. Because I think every year he's qualified for that. That he's done the club championship and stuff.
Okay.
But this one he's going with a little extra swagger.
Yep. I want to. I'm excited to see because like my my courses club are almost every year champion is Logan Schweinefuss, and I like he's won the Northeast Iowa Conference, whatever the Northeast Iowa.
Like
I
golf
don't know what it.
championship or
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
quite a few times. I'd like I want to see Austin give him a run for his money because he needs it, you know.
This just means that Austin's on his way to qualifying for the U.S. Open. We're starting
Exactly.
small, and then we're going to try the U.S. Open qualifier. At least that's what we're trying to talk him into doing. He can hit the ball a mile. See, that's a good thing for him is that he can crush the ball.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, shout out to Austin. I was very happy to hear that he won.
Proud older brother.
Yeah. Let's see. What do we want to talk about next? What do we want to jump into?
Anything happened in the golf world? I don't know who ended up winning that. I was watching and then
Michael Thor Bjorson.
yeah,
Probably butchering his last name. First career PGA Tour win.
nice. Where's he from?
From the U.S.
Is he? Okay.
Yes, from the U.S. Yep. I think he shot a final round 63 to win.
He was up and down a little bit on when I was watching him on Sunday for a little bit, but then I got called away and I didn't get to see the ending of it. But
Okay.
yeah, it's good to see Ricky in contention, even though he didn't really he didn't go out and shoot low the final day. But
yeah, Xander tried to make a
yes,
run.
he did.
Jordan was there. That's all I got.
Jordan showed up. Ish.
He was there. They see that was on the PGA Tour. The LPGA had their Open Championship, British Open, whatever you want to call it, and a woman from final major, and a woman from Japan won.
Okay.
I think it's like her first career major. But there was another woman from Germany, who sunk like I don't know if it was 40, 45 feet. It was a bomb on 18 to force a playoff. It was freaking awesome to see.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So you're thinking after she makes that she's gonna, because the other girl had been sitting, had to wait for like 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So you're thinking,
you could definitely see that coming.
Yeah.
Like somebody's coming in with momentum. Usually it's a good thing for them, but
nope, did not happen this time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I guess that's basically what I did on Sundays. I just watched golf.
Yeah.
Because there's no racing of any kind. Actually, Cody, I do want to circle back quick just about my weekend, more so with yesterday. I did watch. It's on like Hulu, I think Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, like that. Family.
Yep.
Like ESPN Jeopardy. So it's basically like a sports Jeopardy type thing. It was really good. I think I got about probably 85-90% of the questions right.
No.
There was some like more so some soccer, some cricket, some other like random sport. Did not get those. And then I also watched the second Super Mario Brothers movie.
Nice, that's a good movie.
It is. That was the first time I've seen it. Yoshi's my boy.
Yeah, Yoshi. I loved it when he ate the bullet in that giant.
Yep.
Looked at him. That was great.
Yep. The Bull Bill. Yeah.
I don't know the names and stuff. I'm sure my kids would have probably yelled at me for saying the wrong name too. So thanks for keeping me sharp, Andy.
No problem. Well, but again, you weren't a Mario. You didn't play Mario stuff, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not
See,
much.
I did. So that's how I know
I remember I had a Nintendo, and I don't think I had another. Like I had a regular Nintendo, and then the next Nintendo thing I had was probably the Wii.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we had too, like the SNES or whatever it was. Yep, we had that. And then we didn't have like the 64 or anything. And then
I never had the 64 or the Super Nintendo or
we had the GameCube. That's what we had.
Oh, yep.
Yep. And then we had the Wii.
Okay. We do have a Switch now. So I've played more with the Switch, I did play a little bit more Mario Kart than I ever really had growing up, but
nice. Who's your guy? Who do you choose?
Well, now on that one, I have my own created guy,
Okay. Yep. Yep. Yep.
so we do that a lot. But I mean, I do take Yoshi a lot.
You're a smart man, Cody.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever told you that
Or
before, but you're a smart man.
I also take whoever my kids ask me to take, so
Okay.
they throw it around.
Okay. Nice. Nice. You are a good dad.
I wouldn't go that far, but I try.
I'll go that far. Don't worry. I got you. I'm your hype man.
Perfect. I need it.
Thank you. Speaking of hype, so we're like the Caitlin Clark hype train here, right?
100%.
Or the women's basketball hype semi hype train.
Some of it WNBA
We'll go with that.
when they can get off of their own,
Yeah.
out of their own way.
Yeah.
They're not good at it.
No, in multiple ways. They need a new commish so bad. The Fever are playing good ball. They're really fun to watch.
They played a good game against the Lynx.
Yeah, which Minnesota is
Very good.
they're a problem.
They're very good.
Yeah. It helps when you have like the second overall pick in the draft and could basically be an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
That does help a lot. I do want to touch on this. Will not be our like pest of the week. We're going to touch on that later. But so some people are mad at Caitlin Clark because she hasn't spoken up on anything that's going on in the world, and why does she have to?
Also, some people are mad because she's made like the wrong face at the wrong time, or
Yeah, that's true.
so, or people are mad. People are mad at people when they do speak out, like Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah, it's like
So there's no winning. So by being
no.
silent is your best bet.
That's what Michael Jordan did forever and
Yeah.
ever and ever.
Most sport, like you shouldn't care about the political view of an athlete because they're
No.
not there for your political. Like the same with actors and actresses. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
You don't need to know our political views, even though
No.
I probably express mine too often.
Nah.
It doesn't have your own opinions.
Wait, are we allowed to have our own opinion in America?
I read somewhere that we are. Let me ask permission real quick.
I thought this was America.
I thought it was America. Easy down, Randy.
Shout out Randy Marsh. That's such a fun episode too. I love that.
I didn't hear no bell.
That's so good. But yeah, but again, people just need to back off. She just wants to play ball.
Right, just let an athlete be an athlete.
Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes they just want to do that.
Oh, because if she said no matter what, you're gonna lose 50% of your. Either way, you're gonna lose about 50. Because I don't know if you know this, America is pretty much divided down the middle on everything, ever.
No.
See? Yes, no. I said yes. Andy said no.
That was good.
Thank you. Let athletes be athletes. Let actors be actors. Let politicians be politicians, or don't actually get rid of them all.
I will agree with you on that, Cody. See, we agree on something.
Once in a while.
I don't know. Miracles do happen.
Oh,
so
I gotta ask.
Oh,
That reminds me. I gotta ask. I introduced a friend of mine to. He was asking me the best sports movie of all time, and I said Miracle, and he was arguing with me about it. And then turns out he has never seen Miracle. So
what did he say the best sports movie of all time was?
remember the Titans.
I mean that's a. I think that was my. I think that was mine, but
it's so fake.
What you're telling me? Denzel didn't coach the team?
I'm telling you that every team that they played also had multiracial teams.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I also know that they kicked the ever living daylights out of every team that they played. Close. No. Still such a good movie though.
It is a good movie.
Yeah. I mean, it is up there with Miracle though. I mean, I would personally take Remember the Titans, but Miracle is very, very good too.
Miracle's so good.
And it's based on a true story.
It is. And it's actually way closer to the true story.
That is true. It is actually one of those movies that when they say based on a true story, it's legitly like based on a true story.
Yeah, they actually use like footage from some of the games, and yeah.
Well, I think they used the Al Michaels "Do You Believe Miracles" call
because they didn't think they could if I remember, I think that they said that they just didn't think they could reproduce it, basically.
Which is good because I like it with that. I've watched an episode of MASH recently. Now this is obviously what 70s, 80s TV, however long ago it was, where they're playing a call of the Dodgers and the Giants, where Bobby Thompson hits the shot heard around the world, and the Giants
Oh
win the
yeah,
pennant and everything, and it doesn't. They didn't use actual sound
yeah.
from the announcer, so just little stuff like that does drive me
It does.
nuts when you're listening to stuff.
It matters.
It does. It really does. Look at us hitting some little pop culture along.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sports, but hitting pop culture along the way here. See, we're good at our job, Cody.
Yeah. I mean,
somewhat. Yeah, sometimes. You know who's probably not going to have any jobs next year? People in the Major League Baseball. Like, we're headed towards strike. It's not good.
It's very bad. I know that the Dodgers have already won the World Series this year. I know it's not for a few months, but like, just make out the trophy.
Yeah, they got the 2-time reigning AL Cy Young winner in Tarek Skubal from the Tigers.
They've got what, like 5-6 aces on their team?
Yeah, and one of them technically really can't pitch in Ohtani, which is nuts. Yeah.
Why can't Ohtani pitch?
I think he's nursing an elbow injury. So I don't really think they want him to pitch unless if he absolutely has to.
They don't need him to pitch.
Yeah, basically. Well, when you have 5-6 aces,
yeah,
you can do what you want.
But do you think that someday there will be a asterisk by some of these World Series, like wins, when they say it'll be like the pre-cap era?
Maybe. I don't know.
Do you think the MLB needs a cap?
Yes, they need a cap and a floor. Like, they need double, because if they have a cap, cool, but that's still like the Twins and the Marlins are not going to pay. Still, they're going to try to get him by Scott or as cheap as they can. But unfortunately, because of that being proposed, that's why we're headed toward a lockout, because not everybody wants that. So baseball's fun right now. Maybe the Twins can somehow eke their way into the playoffs and win the World Series, and we'll be champs for 2 years straight.
That's one way to look at it. You think it'll be that long of a lockout?
I think it's going to be messy. It could be like NHL-esque after the 2004 season.
Okay.
I think it's not great. And unfortunately, if baseball's not careful, they'll end up just like the NHL was. They'll lose any positive momentum or that they had and any popularity that they have, and they're going to be down at the bottom of the barrel.
I honestly think that one of the best things to happen to baseball, and maybe I don't know, was when the Cubs won the World Series. Like,
oh yeah,
I think that helped the popularity of baseball greatly.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, the lovable losers won. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of like when the
similar to Indiana Hoosiers winning the national championship.
Oh hey, I'm wearing that shirt. Look at that.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that happened. I mean, it's kind of like when the Red Sox, came back to beat the Yankees,
right?
And then about 10 years later is when the Cubbies came back.
Yeah.
So we need something else miracle wise to happen. I don't know what else there would be. I'm trying to think.
The Dodgers missed the playoffs.
Could be. Actually, that would be. It's not going to happen, but that would be the miracle. No. I don't know. Maybe the Cubs winning the World Series again. Everybody loves the Cubs.
Yeah.
Except Brewers fans. They don't like them at all.
I don't have a fan. That's like one Chicago team I don't really have a problem with.
Is the Cubbies?
Yeah.
Yep, same here. I think that is the only one that I do like.
Because Wrigley is awesome. Going to Wrigley is
I want to go. That's still one place I've not been. I do want to go there.
My in-laws just went to Fenway. That had to be awesome.
I've taken a tour at Fenway.
Except
Fenway
for having to be in Boston.
Why? What about Boston, Cody?
I don't like anything about Boston.
Yeah, it'd be like me going to Chicago.
Except for I do like Boston cream pie.
Do you like Dunkin'?
Everybody loves Dunkin'.
Okay. See, so there's at least another.
America runs on Dunkin'. I've read.
That is true. I've heard that too.
Let's see.
Oh, World Series of Poker is going on. I'm
Ooh.
happy since it's back on ESPN. They're down to their final 3 now.
NHL's in the
Nothing.
off season.
Yep.
MLB we touched on. The NBA.
What about it?
It sucks.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, Cody, for
have
our
we
NBA
actually
update.
talked about that old man that picked a team?
Oh, about Braun going to Phil? I don't think we did. Because we were off last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think we have. Yeah, LeBron's going to Philly.
He's the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Wait. No.
No, he's doing the opposite.
Back to Philadelphia.
Yeah. He's going back to Philadelphia where he wasn't born and raised.
No. I honestly would have thought Cleveland, but
that's where I thought that would have been the perfect landing spot, but I guess teach their own.
I do have something. So there was a judge somewhere in United States that just ruled that any college athlete that used up their eligibility, any high school graduate of 2022 that used up their eligibility can get another year. So there are two big names in the wrestling world that'll probably Levi come back. Levi Haynes for Penn State because they need more help. Is granted another year, and it sounds like he's going to take it. And he'll probably be. I think he's a 57-pounder. And then Jesse Mendez of Ohio State, who is a 2-time national champ, and I think he was a runner-up this last year. That was Sergio Vega. He will probably be using it too.
Okay. So if I remember right, from what I read, so it's basically people that have used up their 4 years but haven't gotten to use up their 5th yet. Like they might have graduated, but didn't get to use up their 5th year.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I guess kind of makes sense in the way college
athletics are now. It does. They need to fix it though. It's so broken.
Yeah. I mean, at least with the 5th year, they can go back to school. Not saying they will, but they can go back to school and work on like their masters or whatever. Yep. If they want to continue that way.
There was no F1.
No, they're on there. There was no racing at all this past week. F1, IndyCar. I don't even think there was any. That might have been NHRA. That might have been the only thing. But NASCAR, there's nothing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else.
Wrexham has had a couple of preseason games, like friendlies.
Okay.
I mean, they had a little tour in America, and then I know they've had a couple of friendlies. I don't really know how they're going. They're not preseason. They're preseason stuff, So
yeah. Well, I guess Cody, on the soccer note, we probably should continue to do some MLS picks, shall we not?
We should. Let's see here.
For what we did about a week ago, or 2 weeks ago. I should actually, because I have not went back and actually looked on how we did. I will go back and look. Where's the MLS? There's the MLS. I found it. See, it's so weird with us recording on a Wednesday that last week. It just threw everything off. And like when I'm trying to look for like scores and stuff.
Well, this is not the week to do picks because there's one game.
There's one
on the 8th. Every other game's next games are the 15th.
Well, cool. We're gonna pick. You want to pick that game then? We'll pick the one game.
Well, sure. Well, we'll just do our. Let me get.
Dang it, you already got the first pick right that I'm looking from last week. Darn you.
Perfect. What I do. All right, so this week's pick is brought to you by Trayskull, who makes natural, beautiful, functional hardwood kitchenware made with natural finishes and domestic hardwoods, durable and super functional for everyday use, yet beautiful enough to display on the wall like art. Check out Trayskull, Traeskal on Facebook, and coming soon to Trayskull.com. Anyway, our one game that is happening this week. Oh, I just lost it. MLS. It was Houston and New England.
Yes. Well, I know where you're going, so I'm going to go with the
You
opposite.
do. I'm going with Houston.
Yeah, so I'll take New England because I know Cody would never pick a New England team in his life.
Not often, for sure.
Okay, Cody, I've tallied up last week or the last time that we did this.
Yeah,
I killed you.
Did you?
9-5.
Wow.
Look at me and my soccer knowledge.
Going big.
Go bigger. You know that, go bigger at home.
Little League World Series is going on.
I know the softball World Series. I guess I didn't know the actual.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense.
Elimination games are going on right now.
Okay, that does make sense. Because also next week is the Field of Dreams game between the Twins and between the Twins and the Phillies.
Yeah, they're doing a college one too, aren't they, this year? Kansas and Iowa.
Yes,
that's cool.
I know it's cool when they do stuff like this. Okay, got our pick saved, or our pick, I should say.
Yeah.
Hey, just wait. We're gonna be doing football picks soon.
I know. I'm so excited.
Yes, Cody, on that line, do you want to talk about football?
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay, that's great. Now, Cody, why am I wearing my Indiana shirt today?
I have no idea. I don't know why you do any of the things you do.
Oh, well, because my head coach is awesome. Yeah, I love Kirk Cignetti. Because during Big Ten Media Days, he made a comment, basically responding to Nick Saban and Kirby Smart and all the other SEC coaches that are whining about having to play, 8-9 conference games or whatever, and saying that they're basically beat each other up by the time the playoffs come and yada, yada, yada. Some stupid thing. Where Cignetti said, basically, we're from the Midwest. We don't whine. We just hunker down and just ball.
Yep, and we win.
Yep. Because Cody, who's been the last 3 national champions? From what conference?
Have they all 3 been Big Ten?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yep. IU, Michigan, and Ohio State.
And they're 3 different schools too to do it.
Yep. But just one is unlike the other.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
It's Michigan because they're colors.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Yeah, because they're blue and we got 2 different shades of red on the other side.
Exactly. Yep. It's definitely not the fact that 2 of them are traditional powerhouses in the Big Ten and the other one is a
basketball school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except, Michigan's a basketball school now too because they just won that Natty in basketball.
They did.
Look at the Big Ten just winning. We're just winning everything.
That's best
awesome. Best conference in America.
It is, without a doubt, right now.
Yeah.
Won the national won the last a lot of national championships in wrestling.
That's true. Who is the last non-Big Ten champ in wrestling?
I'd probably say Okie State, but I don't know when that was.
Okay.
I'd have to do some research on it, but yeah, unless Iowa State hasn't won one. I mean, the last been Penn State's won a lot. Ohio State's won one. Iowa's won one. I can't think of anybody else.
Okay, I got you.
I'll have to do some research.
Okay. Anything else college wise? I'm trying to think if there's anything else big.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Signetti did give credit to Iowa too. He said Iowa was probably their toughest opponent or one of their toughest opponents. So shout out to the Hawks.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I guess I did see the Cyhawk rivalry has been renewed for through what 2031.
Yeah, that's good.
Good. We need to keep hatred in sports.
Yes, I agree. I know some people are like, Iowa needs to get rid of it because it hurts their strength of schedule or something, and like you have to win it first.
That's what I was gonna say. How many years in a row has Iowa lost?
A lot. 3?
Yeah, I think so. That's the one thing I do not like about some Iowa fans is they feel they are very high and almighty, and it's like no, just no.
We're a middle ground school.
Yes, we are. Who could potentially get to that next level, but probably not.
Yeah. Needs a change or two.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get there soon, Cody. Don't you worry. We'll be there soon. We gotta win 9. We'll win 8, 9 games this year, but yes.
Yeah. Sounds
probably lose. Hopefully, you lose to UNI. They can beat Iowa State. They can lose to UNI though. I just want the game to be competitive. I'm curious to see how UNI will be second year under their new head coach. So we'll see. Oh wow, the final table is now down to 2. Okay.
So there's 2 people left in the World Series of Poker?
Yep. Started at 9,000 plus, and now we're down to 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Either of them names that I would know?
No.
Okay. There's only like one name that I know, and I can't think of it offhand, but
Phil Hellmuth? No. Daniel Negreanu?
That one.
Okay. Yeah, Kid Poker, he's very, very notable. Okay, now, Cody, shifting to the National Football League, the Chicago Bears have suffered a very big injury already during training camp. I don't know if you heard that or not.
I did not.
So they signed Kobe Bryant in the offseason, the safety for the Bear from Seattle. He's going to miss like 8 to 10 weeks with some lower leg injury. He got carted off during practice. That's the bad part about this year, or about this part of the year right now, is like the Falcons just lost somebody to a torn ACL as well. Now,
so did the 49ers too.
Yeah, Ricky Pearsall again.
Yeah.
The dude can survive, or can basically come back from getting shot in the leg, but then every other part of his body just keeps failing, unfortunately. Now, I will say, I do not know if they were practicing on grass or on turf here.
Right.
Which brings up kind of where I think we want to go for a pest of the week, correct?
We do. It's kind of a pest of the summer, but still.
Yeah.
Because we don't know. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but this week's Pest of the Week is brought to you by Decora Pest Control, who offers monthly and quarterly services for residential and commercial pest control. Gets rid of earwigs, cockroaches, ants, bed bugs, bees, fleas, box elder bugs, mice, and rats. He also does termite inspection. Give Cass a call at 563-419-3251. Tell him that the boys at the Unrelated Sports Podcast sent you there.
So, Cody, how are we going to exactly label our pests? Like, is it the NFL owners, just the NFL in general? Like, what do we want to go for here?
Whoever's in charge of the field management. I don't.
Yeah.
Because the World Cup just got done,
and
for that they used natural
grass. Yep.
And how many ACL, MCL injuries did you hear of during the entire World Cup of premier athletes?
0 minus, unless if Christian Pulisic actually tore something. I don't know if he ended up hurting himself or not.
I don't know. I think he just needed a tampon. Yeah, and so they immediately, as soon as that was done, switched it back up and going to artificial.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to hear when the Packers have to play at MetLife Stadium week 2.
Yikes.
Or at US Bank Stadium week 1.
Yeah, it's awful.
Like, especially all these owners are. I mean, I don't think
they have to cost that much.
Yeah, well, of course they're aware, but I don't know what the dollars and cents is um, in going artificial turf minus grass.
Well, when you're losing your biggest names in these sports, it can't be helpful because like the Dolphins when Tyreek Hill wasn't on the field, they were losing a lot of dollars in viewership and jersey sales and
Yeah,
fans coming to the game.
which I will say, much like with Patrick Mahomes, they both got hurt on grass,
They did.
so that does not help our argument. I know, unfortunately,
No,
but
but I'm just there's
yeah,
a lot of big names that get hurt
yep, on
on.
turf with some freak injuries, like non-contact
Yeah,
injuries.
like anything, everything that always happens at in Cincinnati or
Yep, yep. Weird stuff happens in Cincinnati because, like, I've obviously had multiple cousins that have played college football, and I remember
yep,
Garrett was saying because most of like the Missouri Valley fields are all artificial turf, and he
yep,
said like the difference between playing on turf and grass is astronomical because when you plant your foot in grass, the earth moves with it. It just
yep,
like and it absorbs the energy. When you put your foot in turf, like all the force just goes straight to your
through
legs.
your leg.
Yeah, because the ground isn't taking any of it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't see how much money they can be losing by doing that, or by keeping the artificial turf compared to if they were to go all the grass.
Yeah, that they should definitely be fighting for that in the next CBA or whatever.
Especially in the terms of player safety.
100%.
I mean, that's why you can't hit hard anymore, apparently. So, um, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, apparently Kyler Murray is taking control of the Vikings quarterback battle.
Yeah, a lot of guys are getting paid right now. I know
Mm.
Bijan got like $25 million a year.
Yep. Zay Flowers got a
Zay
lot.
Flowers got a lot. There's been a lot of big contracts coming out right now.
I don't think Zay Flowers is worth that much, though.
No, but somebody does.
Yeah. Also, Jameer Gibbs is going to be a very happy man in a minute
Yeah.
because the Bijan contract is going to skyrocket everything.
Yep.
Also, Miami very happy that they paid Devon Echen when they did.
Yes, they got him for $17 million a year, which I think he's an up. He's a rising star. So
Um. Also, we'll say one thing just about training camp. Why are we fighting? Why are people fighting?
I'm kind of different on you. I can kind of get it because there's a lot of guys fighting for their jobs. Like
Okay.
there's guys that are trying to make a roster spot. Not the probably best way to make your name. Like somebody going out and punching some no name guy going out and punching Jordan or Jefferson or
Justin Jefferson.
Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson would probably be bad for your image, but like
Yeah. Mine was more of like, why is Jamar Chase fighting with anybody?
that doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, especially when you're arguably a top 3 wide receiver in the league. Like,
Yeah.
because you take like I don't know, you say something wrong about somebody's mama, you get punched, and now you're like Geno Smith, and you're gone for how many weeks Geno was gone for when he had to have his like jaw wired shut, basically.
Yep.
So yeah, just why are we fighting? Cody. Speaking of the Bengals, though, shout out to our fullback of the week, Mister Icky Woods. He played fullback slash running back, but you may know him from the Icky Shuffle, or I think it was a
Cold
Geico.
cuts.
Yep, I think that was a Geico commercial with that. Yep,
44, that's me. Get your cold
yep.
cuts.
Gotta love the old Icky Shuffle. Darrell Waltrip actually did that in Victory Lane after he won the Daytona 500 in '89.
Right.
Yeah, so now that's pretty sweet. So Icky Woods is our Zip and Zoobs fullback of the week.
And that is brought to you by Zippin' Zoobs, where the boys at Zippin' Zoobs Detailing are full of it, but they love to keep your vehicles clean inside and out. They clean anything from side by sides, trucks, and cars, all the way to skid loaders and tractors. They love to support first responders, law enforcement, military, and veterans with a Patriot discount of 20% off your detail. Give Reese and Ray a call at 563-380-9772.
Yeah. Let's see. Got anything else you want to touch on in the football world at all?
Not offhand.
Okay. So, should we close up shop for this episode with our top five?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so before we dive into our top five is brought to you by the boys at Lick Tags. Lick Tags servicing Northeast Iowa and Southeast Minnesota in lawn care, snow removal, power washing, and small engine repairs. Any questions? Call the guys at Lick Tags at 563-203-4238. That is Lick Tags, your lawn, our passion.
Nice. I love that line.
I do too. Thank you, Catman.
All right. So our top five this week is top five like single episodes of TV shows.
I've had a lot of fun with this. I've been
too.
trying to rack the brain on this. So I say we give our top five, and then we'll go through our best of the rest. If you want to do that.
I don't have a lot of best of it because
okay.
But I can probably name a couple of them.
Okay.
So my number five is actually from the show Community. It was called Modern Warfare. It was a paintball episode, and it was just pure chaos in the episode, and it was
nice.
Community was an okay show with some great episodes. I actually really enjoyed the first season or two of that show, but I remember the paintball episode. I think they did a second one the second season, but that first one, which was awesome also. But it was so good. That first one was so good.
I see. I never watched Community at all. I know that shocks you a lot, but
no, not even a little bit.
Okay. My number five. We're gonna go to a little black and white TV here, Cody. We're going to the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh wow.
I don't know the actual title name of the episode, but my dad and I basically call it the kerosene cucumbers. It's where is it Aunt B or Aunt Bay? Aunt B, I think was Andy's aunt, but the episode basically she's making these homemade pickles for a pickle contest, and she has Andy and Barney try them, and they're completely rancid. Like Barney calls it the kerosene cucumber, like they taste like kerosene cucumbers, like so bad. And then somehow, some way, I don't think it was her. I think they find a recipe that they actually make like really awesome ones, and basically sneak those into this pickle competition instead of Amy's. Yeah, but it's just Dad and I get a laugh over. He always has to text me when that's on. It's funny.
That's
I love
awesome.
it. Yeah.
I've kind of looking at my episode list here. I'm gonna go with Game of Thrones: Battle of the Bastards. Epic fight in that show, and just like a whole bunch of stuff's coming together, and just the epic war in it. So good.
Okay. I'll take your word for it as somebody who's again watched one episode of Game of Thrones. Now, Cody, I think we touched on this. Have you watched the show Hey Arnold, correct?
Not really.
You? Not really? Okay. Well, there's an episode, I think it actually initially aired on like Halloween. I looked at it one day. But I can't remember the name. A lot of these I'm struggling with the actual name of the episode. But it's about a kid who wouldn't leave a stoop. They call him Stoop Kid. Like he was like basically born on this stoop. And I don't know, it's a very funny episode. And like where Arnold's trying to basically just get him to leave his front porch. Like the whole episode. And then where kids are picking on him left and right. And basically becomes like this big like block. I think he made like the newspaper, like becomes this big deal. And then he finally does. And I don't know, it's just it's one of my it is my favorite Hey Arnold episode, I think. Okay. Just really funny. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my number 3 is The Lost pilot. The first episode of Lost hooked me into that show, hook, line, and sinker.
Okay.
When the plane crashed on the island, and then you're introduced to the monster, basically, that's in the show, and the smoke monster. It was a great show, and that was it, like it opened. It was just one of the. I think it was one of the highest rated like pilots of all time. Ironically, a pilot with a plane crash, but
Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm trying to think on what order I want to do these in. Actually, I know what number one is more. It's more with number 2 and 3. Okay, for my number 3, I'm gonna go with How I Met Your Mother. I'm gonna go with Barney's Perfect Week.
Okay.
I do love that episode.
That was great. They had
Jim Nance.
Jim Nance in it. That was awesome.
Yeah, Jim Nance, Nick Swisher.
I love when Jim Nance just like kicks the
chair. Well, because Lily said there's no such thing as a jinx.
Come on.
You never talk about when a man has a perfect week going. Much like the perfect game, never talk about it. And then when Barney finally does it, and they're celebrating like he actually did throw like a perfect game, and it's such a good episode.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm actually switching my number 2 and my number 1, but
okay,
because I think my number 2 is Breaking Bad's. The name of the episode was like Ozymandias.
Okay.
It was like, I think it was in the 5th season, and like all of Walt's bad decisions and screw ups came to a head in this one episode, and it was just pure chaos.
Okay, nice. Again, never seen Breaking Bad, so I can't help you out with that at all.
No.
Okay, Cody, my number 2 is gonna be one that we've actually kind of quoted already through this episode. We're gonna go to South Park, Colorado. It's the Little League episode.
That was good.
Yeah, the kids are trying their hardest to lose in Little League because they want to have fun.
They want to have their summer.
Yep, and then Randy's picking a fight with like basically the drunkest guy, or the baddest dad, and then he finally gets into a fight with Bat Dad at the end. And because he then fights Bat Dad and basically kicks the living out of him, the whole "I didn't hear no bell." That's how the South Park team gets disqualified.
Yeah,
they're playing the rock. Yeah, they're playing the Rocky music, like the whole nine. It's good. Such a good episode. Very funny.
All right. I'm gonna say my favorite single episode of a TV show though was called My Screw Up. It was season of, I think it was like one of the season 3 maybe of Scrubs, and it's not an easy episode. It's a hard episode to watch.
Ooh.
It's one of the greatest episodes ever of TV. I was telling my wife this was my plan for whatever, and she's like, because she mentioned another episode of that show, which I'll probably put in my, best of the rest. But she's like, I mentioned this one, and she's like, I can actually remember exactly where we were and what we were doing when we watched that episode.
Ooh, that's how you know it's a good episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just one of those that really tugs at the heart.
Like heart.
Okay.
Tugs at the heart hard.
Ooh. Kind of, and maybe not necessarily to the extreme. Kind of like the How I Met Your Mother episode when Marshall's dad dies.
That was another one that's probably in my best of the rest too. But
yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good one, Cody. That's how you know it. That's one of the ways how you know it's a good episode.
Yep.
So you're gonna go with more of the serious route. I'm gonna go with the complete opposite. We're going to SpongeBob. It's the episode called Band Geeks, but it's mostly known for the Bubble Bowl. So many quotable lines through that movie. It's where Patrick asks if mayonnaise is an instrument.
Movie or show?
Show. Sorry, I meant show.
I was making sure. Like.
Yep. No, I meant show. But no, yeah. Patrick asked if mayonnaise is an instrument. Just so many random weird things, and then they perform "Sweet Victory" at the Bubble Bowl, which basically the super. I think I actually looked, and I think it was like a USFL championship game back in the day, is what it looked like. Yeah, but yeah, such a sweet episode. I can watch that for days on end, like whenever it's on TV and stuff.
Huh.
All right, so you got a little best of the rest at all?
I could give you some.
Okay.
There was an episode of The Sopranos called College.
Okay.
or Pine Burrows. I think Pine. There's a couple episodes of that were just fantastic. Um, I mean, there's a couple like the Scrubs. I could probably give you two of them. There was one called Yellow Brick Road, where he had to make just different choices basically, and that was very heartfelt episode. And actually, the original um, series finale of that was great. The
Okay.
Office series finale would be
Ooh.
one that I think of.
Yep,
Actually, the
that's a good
wedding
one.
episodes of the Office also. Um, Modern Family had an episode where they like a digital episode, which was really good.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I mean, there's another one. Marshall's dad's episode from
Uh,
I Met Your Mother. There, uh, Sons of Anarchy. There was an episode, kind of towards the end of it where this is really good with Jack's kind of getting revenge on a lot of people.
okay.
But yeah, those are my best. Like, not as concrete, but like,
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna read off a couple or a few that I had on my list here. I had a couple more South Park ones. I do like the NASCAR episode.
oh, there was a Scott
Oh,
Tenorman Must Die. South Park was one that it was when Cartman had Scott Scott Tenorman had sold him pubic hair, and he
oh,
was
yep,
trying to get
yep, yep,
revenge on him and
yep,
had him killed, and yeah, got
yep.
revenge in like the sickest way possible.
Hey, didn't he kill his parents too, or
Killed his
something like
parents,
that?
made him eat him in a
Yep,
chili
yep,
with
yep.
his favorite band, Radiohead, came and
Oh,
saw him crying.
yep. Okay, yep, yep. I know what episode you're talking about. Yeah, I like the NASCAR one. The Sarcastable one. You know, like I think that was one of the first like real. I saw that at college. Basically, that the NFL was acting too. Like Randy ended up becoming commissioner of the NFL, or no,
Okay.
no, not commissioner. He became head coach of the Broncos.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was funny. Like the football became a balloon. Butters became like an endorser of the. I don't know. It's such a funny, but such a weird episode. Um, I put a Family Guy episode in there too. I like the Clue episode where they go to James Woods's mansion.
Oh yeah.
It's like a whodunit.
Yep.
That one's
I
that
remember
one's
that
a
one.
really good one. Yeah, never would have guessed it was Diane as the killer. I
Nope.
didn't put two and two together on that watching that. Let's see. I had another SpongeBob episode. I had the Fry Cook Games. It's like their Olympics basically.
Okay.
Just really funny. And then a couple How I Met Your Mothers. The Naked Man.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then I think it's called Three Days in New York or Three Nights in New York. It's where basically where puzzles started, where
Okay.
Ted and Barney got to run the bar.
It's great. That is fun.
Yeah, where Marshall and Robin I think gets stuck by a snowplow or like snowed in by a snowplow. Like yeah, such a good episode too. Yeah, okay. That's what I got.
Okay.
Actually, no, hold on. I was looking at my list. I do have one more one. It's a Boy Meets World episode. I think it's from like either the second to last or the last season. Where there's these big prank wars that gone wrong, and it's where we meet Eric, aka Mister Plays with Squirrels, at like Mr. Feeney's like retirement party or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's such a good. Will Friedle did such a good job.
Yeah, he did. Did you say you watched Girl Meets World at all?
I did.
Yeah. I didn't know for years after that. I liked it. I mean, like, I'm
Mhm.
I'm a sucker for nostalgia,
Same.
and but I didn't realize that was that Sabrina Carpenter.
Yep.
I did not know that for a long time.
Yep. And now she big.
She's a very big star.
Yeah, very big time.
Not a big fan of her music, but that's just me.
I think I maybe heard one or two of her songs. I can't tell you the names on them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is our top 5. TV is awesome.
It is.
Oh, because what I was trying to think of like a Ted Lasso episode too, like to throw in there because the new season's getting ready to come out.
Yeah, that episode where when he was playing darts.
Oh, that's
a
a good one.
fantastic one.
That's a good one.
Or actually, the final episode of season 1 when she comes and tells him that she was.
Oh,
And he's
gonna
just like,
fire. Yeah,
I forgive you. Like when he just.
yeah. Divorce is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, that was a good one too. Any
I'm
fun with
very.
Danny?
Football is life.
Well, or when he buries the penalty kick after he killed the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Or actually, the night in Amsterdam. That one was a good one. Because I think Beard went tripping, and then that's when Ted learned about basically
The
what is the name of it? Why can't I think of it?
the yeah.
Total Football.
Yep.
That's what it is. I love that show.
I'm very excited. I think it actually starts tomorrow.
Ooh, that's good. Good, I can watch it on Monday then after I get back from Iowa Speedway. Yeah. Okay, Cody, anything else you got before we wrap up this?
No, I think.
Episode?
I do want to remind people that fullbacks are people too.
Hey, I'm happy you reminded people, Cody, because oh, that sounded loud.
I don't know. The dog just ran into something.
Oh, did he just remember the fullbacks are people too?
I think that's what he was very excited to learn that.
That's good. That's good. We got to teach the pets about the fullbacks as well.
Exactly. The Boston Terrier is the fullback of pets. In
okay,
no
I'll
way,
take your
shape, or form.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll take your word for that, but okay. But I guess on that wonderful note, make sure to rate, review, like, subscribe, leave us a comment, vote in any polls that Cody puts up on our Facebook page.
And yeah, make sure to subscribe.
Yeah, we're building the audience slowly but surely.
Yes. One person at a time.
Yeah. But on that note, thank you everybody for listening, and we will catch you next week.
Peace.